Hey everyone, a quick video just talking about how you can get free servicing, something you might not know about. It's a bit of a way of thinking and a lot of people don't really know how I think, which means you haven't really got to know me that well yet. At the moment I'm on the Sunshine Coast, wouldn't matter where I am in Australia, same rules apply. Free servicing, whether you do it yourself or not. I mean, obviously if you watch the videos and you do it yourself, it's going to keep the vehicle reliable because you're not letting the kids and people that don't care work on your car and wreck your car. Doesn't matter if it's new, old, whatever. You need to make sure it's worked on correctly and, you know, satisfactory work is completed so that, you know, it's reliable, because when the kids are working on the car, they just wreck everything. So that's the most important part, but you can actually get it for free, and this is how. I drive around, you know, for the last month around Australia, and I see all these different fuel prices. There's a lot of different fuel prices. It varies greatly. We've paid up to as much as $4.20. There's a lot of $2.40. There was plenty asking $3 and over $3. Right exactly when you could also buy fuel for under $2. And last time I brought fuel, it was $1.73. In the meantime, everybody's asking over $2 a litre, $2.20 a litre, $2.89. I've had $1.73. Right now, there's still the majority plenty asking the same sort of thing. They're asking for, right? They're asking for about $2 a litre, $1.83, $1.85, $1.87. I'm about to go and pay about $1.65 or something like that, mid-$60s, right? And my point is, generally, it's all the same fuel. It's imported from overseas. It might get some different additives put into it, but it's the same base fuel. You don't need the additives. So by making the right fuel choices where you're going to fill up, this is going to determine your free servicing, because over a year of choosing the cheapest fuel, the cheapest diesel, let's use diesel as an example, right? Over a year, let's do it over 10 years, over choosing the cheapest fuel, which can be saving you as much as 20 cents a litre, because people think they've got to go and buy brand, I've got to go to Caltex, I've got to go to Shell, I've got to go to Mobil, I've got to go to BP, yes! Anyway, no you don't. And they go to the newer servos and they think they've got clean tanks, and I change fuel filters on these cars, and some of the dirtiest fuel filters I've ever seen are from these newest. Oh, but I've only ever gone there and blah, 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 since that filter change. And look, a lot of BPs have got really, you know, it's got a lot of debris in the fuel filter. That's what its job is to do. But then when I change my fuel filter, it's one of the cleanest I ever see it. It really is. I don't know why, but I buy all the cheapest fuel. I'll go on Petrol Spy or whatever app you want to use and shop around and get the bloody cheapest fuel I can get. And every 10 years, that's going to give me a free set of injectors. It's going to give me all the servicing, oils and filters, parts throughout that 10-year period by making those choices compared to the average person's choice of rolling. And I say that because I can see with my eyes the servos are there. They're not there and open because people aren't buying fuel there. There's cars in there, they're pumping fuel. To be honest, are you an idiot? They're idiots. I mean, are you an idiot? Think of it. It's time to wake up and think about it. You can think you're getting the better brand fuel, whatever, if you like, but guess what? This car's still driving down the road on the cheapest fuel ever, forever. I mean, I used to have this thing where I went, well, I'll get one of the better brands you can trust, and then if you have problems, it's easier to make a claim against them, that sort of thing, whatever. Yeah, no, whatever anyway, right? Because generally you're okay. Anyway, look, I'll keep it short. That's the picture for you. Free servicing, free injectors on your V6 petrol. Same thing. Shop around on the fuel. Doesn't matter if it's petrol or diesel. You can be paying $1.90 a litre. You can get the same fuel in you know, within 10 k's, or you know, while you're on your trail, especially in the Prados with the big fuel tanks. Plan ahead. Save a whole tank of fuel. Could save you 20-30 bucks every time you do that. It all adds up. That's free in-tank sender units because they fail on the petrol engines. That's free oil, which you want a lot of oil changes, and free coolant for that alloy engine. You want to keep that all lubed up nice and clean. Free filters, whatever it is you want, whatever maintenance the car needs, it's free using the money on the fuel from the fuel savings. Anyway, that's a quick one to get you thinking. Bada bing, bada boom, subscribe, turn the bell on, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya. Right, so there's a BP, right? BP. Ultimate diesel, $1.89.9, so $1.90 a litre. Now let's just go 1k up the road. I mean, they're all idiots in there, right? It just doesn't make sense, right? I don't care what fuel card you got the wrong one. I've got a Liberty card, actually get an extra 4 cents a litre off, right? At most of those, it works most of the time. And if you want to know even more savings, drive nice, drive smooth, get good economy, and you're going to save even more. Like the same again, instead of rushing around, burning the fuel up to the lights and then burning the brake stopping again. Just relax, take a chill pill. Maybe you need to take some other product like magnesium so you can chill out. Anyway, here we go. Watch out for the bike rider. Here it is. It's a Liberty up here. Liberty generally, I think, get their fuel from Shell. They import the fuel. It's where everyone gets the fuel from. Oh, look, we've got a bit of a line out the door. I might have to wait 5 minutes of my life to get some diesel. And on the sign, it says $1.69.7, 20 cents a litre cheaper. And for those people that hung around, I haven't brought fuel since bloody Townsville. I've been down to Brisbane and I'm heading back up again. Fuel gauge yet. I think it needs some fuel now. It's on the empty line. It's going to take about 170 litres. You can see 1700 Ks. That's had no other top-ups. So that's close to about 10 litres per 100 Ks. We'll find out when we fill it up. That information will be on the Prado Hospital Facebook page, because I put a photo up showing how many litres are left in the tank when the gauge is at what level, was the point of it. And the price of the fuel, $1.73, where everyone else was $2. Once again, same example again now. And somebody inspired me by saying 1800 Ks for 2 tanks, and it wasn't, because I added 50 litres, because I only needed 50 to be able to get where I needed to get to this cheap fuel. So why would I fill it up? Yeah, I was being a bit tight. Remember what I said? Saving money for free oils and filters and injectors over 10 years, right? Think about it, think it through. And if you like the saving, you better check out my other YouTube channel, Minimalist to Millionaire. It's got a number 2 in the middle, no spaces. Catch you on the next one. I'll go fill it up. Stay tuned. Shell card accepted. I wonder why that would be. $1.69.7. Bingo, 169, better than 10 litres per 100 Ks. There it is, 1706 Ks, you do the sums.